Hey, what's up everybody? This is Jared from Cool Axe, and you're probably wondering what the heck is he doing sitting by this tire? So I was going through my junk drawer today and I found this tread depth gauge. A tread depth gauge, this thing made me a lot of money over the years where it comes to tires. This is actually supposed to check the tread in your tires to see if there's any kind of uneven wear or if it needs to be replaced. A lot of people don't know this, but you do have a little bar right here. I just found it right here. And that's 2/32. It means that your tires should be replaced. And buyer beware, a lot of times when you try to get your tires replaced underneath warranty, they won't do it because you probably need an alignment or you have some bad suspension parts that cause your tires to wear. So let me just talk about the first thing that we have right here. We have it where it comes to feathering. So right now I'm going through my tires and I'm filling them first and foremost. And I'm actually filling them, and I feel some feathering right here, and I feel a little bit of feathering and cupping right here. So I'll take my tread depth gauge and I'll go through and I'll do tread depths in 3 different places. So that's a 10/32. Next one is 10/32. And the next one is 10/32. So this tire is actually wearing pretty well. I've went through the rest of my tires and I did that off of camera. My right front tire has 9/32. It does have feathering also on it. My right rear tire has 9/32, and that does have a little feathering on it. And my left rear tire has 10/32 and has feathering and cupping on that one. So let me tell you about the different things where it comes to what I'm talking about. So the first thing is where it comes to feathering. The feathering is what I'm talking about right here and right here with a little bit of cupping. That means that you have an improper alignment where it comes to the toe. The toe is about how your vehicle sits. Your tire sits on your vehicle. Your tires are supposed to be straight up and down, and where it comes to the toe, it means that it's actually sitting off to one side or the other side. That could actually cause a pull where it comes to the alignment. The other thing is there could be some worn or damaged suspension parts, or the last thing is that you just don't know how to drive and you take the corners way too hard. So the next thing is that we have cupping. So this is just a little bit of cupping, but we do see a lot more cupping on tires when they come in, and it's due to a lot of lack of rotation. We see the cupping on the rear tires. With the rear tires, you'll see these flat spots all the way through, and people will be like, hey, my tires are out of balance. You need to balance them. They're junk. And when you check them out, you'll actually see there's flat spots all over the tire, and you can try to balance it. You could try to rotate them, but you'll never get rid of that vibration ever again because they forgot to rotate them. They put them on the front, they're gonna have even a bad vibration. So they're just gonna keep them on the rear until they're ready to fall off. So the other thing is where it comes to cupping, it could be lack of rotation. It could be damaged suspension parts where it comes to shocks or struts or something else back there or up here. And it could actually be improper balancing when they first got installed. So really maintain and just look at your tires. The next wear issue that you see on a lot of these tires is where it comes to the one edge wearing. So that means that's in a proper alignment where it comes to a lot of that stuff. And right now I don't have one edge wearing on this, but that could be a camber issue now. So your camber is about how your tires are sitting on the ground, like this or like this. Now that will never cause a pull, and that would actually still be an alignment issue. So I did actually pull out my summer tire for my Subaru, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like real quick. So let me turn the camera around. So this is the tire that I have for my Subaru. So right now I do have 3 different spots that I can actually do a tread depth in. I would never do it right here because that's the design for the tire. But if I go right here, you can see that bar I told you, that's at 2/32, but when I put this tread depth gauge in there, the first tread depth gauge is 5. Next is 5. And then the next one, that has quite a bit more tread on there. So that is 6 right there. So that means that this car from my Subaru that this tire goes on to has a camber issue, and I need an alignment. So I'm gonna get back to the regular tire that we have again. Let me turn it back. But yeah, so back to this tire right here. We have it to the point of the last thing that we see a lot where it comes to the automotive industry is where you have center wear or you have both edge wear. So a lot of times that's where it comes to just maintaining your tires. So if you do have a lot of center wear right here, it means that your tires are probably overinflated. A lot of times people look at these tires, are like, hey, look, I can put 50 pounds in this bad boy, and they put it up to 50 pounds. That means if you hit the bump at the wrong time, you're gonna blow that sucker out. So like this particular vehicle, it has it where it's supposed to be about 36 pounds for this particular tire. Never put up to the max because you don't want to be those Ford Explorers back in the 90s. But never look at the tire for your pressure. Always look for the tire on the side of your door. You open it up, it's right there. And then you have it to the point of the edge wear. The edge wear can still cause you issues also. With the edge wear, you'll have edge wear on both sides, and it means it's actually been underinflated. Or you could just have a slow leak. But, you know, watch what you're doing with your tires. I mean, there's 3 things that you should probably have on your car that you're worried about at all times. It's tires, brakes, and wipers. But you guys, I hope this video helped you out where it comes to a little bit of this tire knowledge that I actually have had throughout my past. But like and subscribe. If you like this type of video, let me know, man, because I got all kinds of knowledge up here where it comes to automotive. Peace out.